You just stole from someone, and it's just
Oh, I
like,
should
yeah,
probably.
not that bad.
I didn't actually realize that naughty was a metric that was
Yeah.
on the board. Yeah,
He stole
I'm
that money
realizing
and
now that there's like a shiny present and like a broken, ugly present.
Yeah,
Or is that coal? That's coal, I think.
Oh, it might be just bundled up coal.
it's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, you're right.
Stealing that gumdrop from that poor naive little new guy was pretty punk rock, though, I gotta say. Has anyone gone to the kitchen? Oh, you made the cookies. That's right.
I did.
I don't know. Has anyone actually gone
I
to
don't
the
think-
wool?
I don't think
No-
anyone's
no one's gone
voluntarily gone to the woods.
No one's gone to the woods or the workshop. I don't think they're two that haven't been. been to yet.
Whoa!
As nice route as possible. I don't want any of this neutral or naughty. I'm not gonna taunt the snowkins out even. Oh, okay, I love them.
Look at it.
Oh, what? I want to spend time with them too.
You spent the week participating in the Snowkin communal feasts. Ideas and stories are shared freely as you relax into the evenings. You gain one nice, one jolly, one creative. I'm so weak. No strong. An unseasonably warm breeze flutters through the woods as you walk along a side path one afternoon. Ooh, I hope like El Nino is like a character. Ahead of you on the path, you believe you see a snowkin with brown fur and a strange gait. Is it a reindeer? It crests a hill and you silently follow for a better look. On the other side, you can make out a group of snowkin laughing and talking as they meander about. Are these like bad snowkin? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I
I
don't
think
think
if
so.
you assume they're bad, you're a bad person.
Yeah. Like look at that guy.
Oh, no. They look different. They're probably bad.
Yeah.
That's racial profiling.
Very wrong attitude there for a young, sweet elf. I'm going to continue to search. You ignore them and push off the trail to continue searching for the individual with such a unique stride. Shortly after, you come upon a cluster of oddly colored rocks. You decide to rest on them a while as you attempt to deduce where your new friend had gone. I keep doing these like detective routes, and I'm very bad at them. The rocks have an interesting heat to them, and you soon find yourself dozing off. Hours later, you awaken, unsure if anything that had happened earlier was real. What did they put in that feast? You wander home, not having found what you wanted, but with renewed vigor from your nap. Damn it. Well, that was just like not... I gained a strong... That's...
You finally got a singular muscle.
I mean, I like that I have a lot of jolly, but this kind of like... I would rather be heavily invested in like 2 stats rather than this like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Didn't feel like a great week for me.
Every time you gain a strong, you gain one singular
gym?
ab.
I don't
gym
think
is
I can
mine.
also go to the gym. If you're
The
at
gym is mine.
that sucks because you're the fastest and the strongest one here, and I want to be faster than Graeme, and I can't do that if you keep doing this.
It's a
No,
pretty funny strategy to just hog the gym so no one else can do that.
No, gym.
Okay, so abominable adults. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go work for my feed. Wait. Oh wait, no, this isn't where you make toys. That's up there. Oh no, I guess I'll go see Krampus. Well, or I can go to the kitchen. I'll see Krampus. Let's go encourage Krampus or discourage. Is Krampus good? I don't know.
Yeah, Krampus is bad in a good way.
Encourage
There you
Krampus.
go.
Oh god,
Down.
what's he doing to you?
I don't know, and that's the thing that worries me.
It turns me
Deep
on.
down, you know, Deep down, you know Krampus is only trying to make the world a nicer place. You spend the week trying to help him find the naughty and nice list. You gain 1 nice, 1 strong, and 1 creative. Krampus is stretching as you approach. He picks up 2 metal pots and clangs them together close to his ear, inspecting the sound. He swings around one of his switches, getting in a few good whacks. Wait, sorry. He swings around one of his switches, getting in a good few whacks on the side of his shed.
What is this? What is?
I'm
Krampus
so
is
confused. Practicing for the Krampus run next month. Care to join? Fuck yeah, let's practice.
Oh, here's how you're gonna get your speed.
Krampus hands you the pots. The loud noises warn the naughty that the switch is coming. What's the switch?
It's like when you strip the branches off of like a thin, like when you strip all the side branches
Yeah.
off of a thin branch so you can like whip people with it.
Yeah, basically, Krampus uses like a bundle of sticks to just whack people. That's kind of his
Oh
thing.
my lord! I
And
mean, okay.
That's what his
Oh.
switch is.
Oh my.
Oh,
Get
I'm
kinky.
helping him with very bad things. No wonder his tail is wrapped around me.
To keep you close.
You clatter your instruments together to Krampus's delight as he continues practicing his switch skills. Your arms are tired by the end. You gain 1 strong.
Still
And
no
that's it.
speed.
No speed. I wanted speed.
As November draws to a close, guests for the feast begin to arrive several days early.
Time to put on the finishing touches.
You never know who might show up.
Santa?
Yeah, I kind of hope so. Yeah.
Soda Jerk, Elves Workshop, music, Jim.
Oh my god! Stop!
Christmas isn't Christmas without some heavy lifting. Spend the
Did your
whole week picking
character
up. Grrr.
I think you also
Muscles.
picking just the one. Like, there's 2 gym options, and I think you're just picking the same one every time. You might have picked the second one once.
She is gonna be huge.
I hope
Yes,
there's not like
three
battle to the
strong.
death.
Goody Two Shoes stands next to the gym's bulletin board, tapping a foot and trying to flag down anyone that makes eye contact. Please, Gowdy, please.
I think it's
That's
like
such
goody.
a horrible sentence. Goody? Oh, yes, it is. I'm saying Gowdy. Gowdy. Please, Goody, pleads. Oh, that's a horrible sentence. Describing her cycling class that promises to make your mind as quick as it does your legs. You look over the flyer she posted, only to realize it costs 4 gumdrops. I'm poor. I have no money.
You haven't been working. I wonder why.
Create my own. Yes.
This game doesn't
Inspired
really
by Goody's
hand out a lot of
entrepreneurship. Yeah, it's not exactly easy to get them. You're getting like 1 at a time. You head home trying to think of things you could teach cheaply at the gym. After several creative ideas, you land on blowing bubbles.
You're strong,
This
but
is-
you're not exactly smart.
I'm gonna say this is like an absolute Hulk of a woman, and she's
I'm
like,
just imagining that
bubbles.
episode from SpongeBob SquarePants
Yes,
where he's teaching, he's giving lessons for a quarter.
you do like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this.
Double take 3 times.
Okay. Bring it around town.
Oh god.
It's all about breath control. Your figure. The other gym goers don't figure the same. As you stand there begging for students, you see Gary's class filling up in one side of the filling up in one of the side rooms. There you go. Your pride throbs in agony. Oh, as you shuffle home for the night. Oh,
This is the one time you go to the gym and don't feel vigored.
yeah.
afterwards.
I love this like meathead route you're going for though, that you're just jacked, but you're like sad and not creative. And
It's just a hollow husk of an elf that's just jacked.
I work out to try and
bicep
fill
may
the
have grown
void.
3 sizes, but your heart shrunk 4.
Okay, I think I'll go to the kitchen. Do I bake or do I do a taste test? I think
made
I'm gonna
cookies
go-
last time.
I'm gonna go all in on the naughty thing. Taste test! You spend the week
You think
tasting
you're not
everything coming out of the kitchen to ensure only the bestest treats are given out. It's a hard job, but somebody has to do it.
I should have done that.
You gain 1 jolly, 1 creative, and are paid 1 gumdrop.
And you got paid.
Did you not
I didn't even
paid?
get on the naughty list. This was my actual
And-
job.
I got paid, but I actually made the food.
It's time once more for the semi-seasonal bake-off. Anyone working in the kitchen has a huge airplane passing over their house right now. I mean, this week has been drafted to participate. Lucky you! At the end of the week, the kitchen is transformed to accommodate an audience. You're given a list of foods you'll have to prepare. A midwinter turkey feast, homemade candy canes, and spiced eggnog.
Ooh.
The catch is that you'll have to bring your own ingredients. What do I do? Get inventive, or I can buy rare ingredients. I have the gumdrops!
This is
I will
the first time anyone
spend my
spent
money. Yes.
Yeah, first time anyone spent anything.
You purchase a cookbook and make your way to the post office to place orders only for the best ingredients. Your recipes may not be original, but they're guaranteed to taste top-notch. The cheat code to cooking good shit. The day of the bake-off arrives and the kitchen is packed with audience members. Is this actually a cooking contest? It's a tournament arc! The buzzer sounds and you retrieve all your ingredients freshly delivered. Not even the Two Shoes family recipes can compete with your buying power. Ah yes, goody Two Shoes. We showed her last time, we can show her again.
I mean, to be
Your way
fair,
to the top,
I'm gonna
eh?
say you paid 2 weeks' wages for one meal. That's insane.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
about
have no
money,
better
it's
way.
about sending a message
Also-
to the goody Two Shoes.
Also, as a quick little side note, this is just to teach you that you win by a landslide, money buys everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can buy an Oscar, then surely you could buy yourself a championship in a bake-off.
You gain 2 jolly and 1 creative.
I think we've only gone to the museum once. And
I did the
Paul
weekly
did the-
exhibit. So
oh yeah, I'll
you,
do
yeah.
You spend the week delving into Christmas's history, discovering long-forgotten family traditions. From the
You
Christmas
get paid?
family? Oh,
Got
sweet.
paid.
Nice creative and a gumdrop. A group of snow elves push into the exhibit on Father Christmas's Winter Kingdom. A diorama showing the kingdom on a cloud sits in the middle of the room. Next to it, an old snowflake cutting and miniaturization station sits. Wow, that was a mouthful. Waiting to teach how the snow elves handcraft snowstorms. The group begins complaining about inaccuracies. I mean, weren't they making snowflakes? Every snowflake is unique. It's literally impossible to make
To
it
be
incorrect.
inaccurate. Yeah.
One yanks a lever on the snowflake station to prove it. The machine comes alive.
What?
Sheets of ice begin to wildly fire from a tube hanging overhead. Well, if it asks me this time to take on a detective role, I think I know who did it. Melt with inner warmth. I am very jolly, but am I jolly enough? Yeah. I'm gonna put my
You
Christmas
jolly
spirit
enough?
to the test. You clap a nearby snow elf on the back, point at the oncoming sheets of ice. You let out an infectious laugh that spreads throughout the crowd. So infectious.
Oh my God.
Between the heat of the laughter and glow of your happiness, that ice didn't stand a chance. Staff turns the machine off and thanks you for your quick thinking. You gain 1 nice and 1 speedy.
No!
Yes.
No! Wait.
That should
I
have
have
been
1 speedy
creative and jolly and nice, and that was everything. That was a very well-rounded
Okay.
action.
So the only ones that I think we haven't been to more than once is like Soda Jerk, and
The
the
wood?
Abominable Woods. So I'm gonna go for the Abominable Woods. I think. Let's see.
You have to taunt them though.
Nope.
These could still be new, but it depends if you want to stay nice or lean naughty, I guess.
I want to be a nice boy.
So, yeah, I guess you could just go with feast again because it most likely will be a new option.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a new picture as well.
You
cute.
spend the week participating in the Snowkin communal feasts. Ideas and stories are shared freely as you relax into the evenings. You gain 1 nice, 1 jolly, and 1 creative. As you take a stroll through the woods, you find a half-torn package. An attached note reads, "To Abby Snow," and a bottle of North Pole's freshest olive oil within. You recall that the Snowkin are holding a ceremony all week in honor of the rededication of one of their sacred monuments. They might need this. On the other hand, Claus's kitchen would be extremely grateful for some North Pole's freshest. The
Sounds like a
kitchen
drug.
keeps the North Pole going, so any help it can get. No, I'm not giving it to the kitchen. Literally, my options are help with the cultural restoration of like the society, and
sell it on.
also they need ingredients for the kitchen.
Yeah, we can make do with canola oil. They'll be fine.
Delivering to Abby. The leader of the Snowkin paces her tent as you enter. Before she can launch into a righteous tirade, you hand her the olive oil. She gasps, "This is the only fuel we got for our fires!" She tosses you a gumdrop and hurries off to the ceremony. At the end of the week, you walk past a gathering of dozens of Snowkin, dancing and singing around the bonfire. Several of those leaving murmur that the bonfire has been burning for almost 8 whole days. That couldn't all be off of your one flask, could it? You gain 1 jolly and are paid 1 gumdrop. Nice.
Who knew olive oil was so multi-purpose?
Oh my god. Santa is awake. I repeat, the big guy is up.
Does
The
he hibernate?
midwinter feast is upon us, and there's still much to be done.
Not only do we have Father Christmas and Mother Earth, but Jack Frost, the ghosts of Christmas past, and Abby Snow, leader of the Snowkin as well.
Even Krampus has decided to join us on some holiday cheer. What could go wrong?
I'm really curious if who is present is consistent, or if that has to do with what we did.
It seems like it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Who we
Also,
helped.
You guys confused me a lot by like reading one sentence then the other. I was just sitting here for like a hot minute being like, wait, aren't you going to keep whoa,
You're
no,
the
wait.
one who came up with popcorn reading.
We're transferring power. It's fine.
Although I think that one scenario was the ghost of Christmas present, and it says that past is here. So I really don't know.
Yeah. Ooh,
Is there
so
an
I
option for you to bench press anything? Because I think that's all you're good for right now.
I think that set the table.
Right.
Schmooze
That-
guests by literally bench pressing
Oh,
them.
just fucking
You know,
go
the
over
color
that
of the lights.
flex.
Look at the color of the lights between that. That's what
Oh,
it's. So I don't know if you were.
nice. I can't do anything.
It totally is.
It set the table, but only like one half of it. So I guess I do that.
And you're a little speedy.
I'm a little speedy. Overflowing plates need to get to the guests. Confirm. You have the silverware down on the table before too many more elves can come over to help. You lift some more of the extravagant dishes onto the table with ease. Literally the dishes. I'm like bench pressing these dishes. Yeah, let's free up a lot of the elves to help elsewhere. Yes, I did a good thing.
You did good.
Being
That was-
fast is so useful for this part because there's only 4 options.
Oh yes.
Hmm. So it looks like I will schmooze the guests. Entertain the guests while they wait for their feast. Confirm? With the pizzazz of a star, you're sent out first to greet the guests. You compliment Father Christmas on his beard. Reminisce on old times with the ghost of Christmas past. And banter
really-
curtly with Abby Snow. Everyone is merry and bright. Okay.
Wow, I think seems like you crushed it. Well, I am not very Jolly was really my thing. I really wanted to schmooze. I guess I would have been.
Served desserts is still jolly. So,
But it makes me wonder if it's Speedy first, Jolly second. I don't know. But anyway,
true.
it's the only one that makes sense. And by that I mean I love it. It's what I want to do. Get the desserts out fast and with a smile. Everyone gets their desserts eventually.
Oh, you slow boy.
Their mood sour the longer they wait.
Oh,
Nez,
no.
good job. Can we reorder so you schmooze them second? Because you just lifted them up to have a great party, and I'm bringing it right back down.
I like the way that
Dessert.
everyone's like, you're just this one-dimensional person that goes to the gym and end up being really useful.
Look at how much they guilt you. Dessert is the real reason they came.
We started off on such a high. Pick up the pace next
Oh my
time.
god.
Oh,
Santa's
All right, well, I
reaming
only
you.
have one option left, and it's to prepare
But you
the
are
side.
creative.
You have
You'll
high
probably be
creative, so
fine.
that works out.
Ah,
Make inventive side dishes before the feast begins. Confirm. Yeah,
it's a
confirm.
terrible order.
You get to work in the kitchen, helping the others prepare the traditional sides for the feast. Vegetables, potatoes, and biscuits. The favorites are all there. The feast is a little quieter than usual this year. Almost certainly because everyone is enjoying the food. Oh, that was it. Okay.
Yet another good feast behind us.
As the dessert plates are taken away, everyone briefly settles by the hearth, ready for another year of banter.
Oh, this is a really long one. Oh, okay, cool.
I believe in you.
Krampus preaching about the need to punish all the bad children with coal. Abby Snow complaining about Mal and the other elves who continue to prank the Snowkin. And the ghosts of Christmas past and future arguing over which Christmas was/will be the best.
So Mal is just an elf.
Mal's an
Yeah.
asshole from...
Yeah, they're also that, yes.
And so
And
the
so-
night ends with Santa leading his parents off to Mother Earth's cottage, exiting the room with his signature jolly laugh. Okay,
A
looks
classic
like it's December now.
Oh,
Whoa!
there's new
have-
buildings.
New
You
areas.
can't work out anymore. How do
What
you
am I gonna
feel?
do? I am actually distraught. I'm gonna ice skate.
The gym is gone.
And just like that, the first letters of Santa has begun pouring in.
We're all loosening our belts a notch after the midwinter feast, but we can't let that slow us down. Midwinter, I'm in Canada. I got like 4 more months of winter ahead of me.
Now that the big guy is awake, we can finally open up the rest of the North Pole.
Ice skating! Because I want speed! Make coins?
I
What?
swear to God, if you found another way of increasing your speed and swing stat outside of the fucking gym, I'm gonna lose
I will
it.
have a monopoly over this. Figure skate, let's do it. Oh my god, this is great. You spend the week practicing figure skating with the North Pole's team. They specialize in duos, so you better be ready to raise your partner. See, I'm a strong gal, so that's fine.
God!
Oh. Father Christmas stands on the edge of the lake watching Jack Frost. He was once my top helper, you know? He begins describing how Jack once became a human in an attempt to win over a woman that thought he thought loved him. Oh my god, this is getting sad. You
No
ask
wonder
why
you
he isn't
weren't
human anymore. There's no wonder why Jack Frost is in a bush. She had never actually seen him before. She was in love with another.
That's a kind way of saying that, like, oh, he was ugly, so she didn't like him.
I lost
Oh.
more jolly. I'm on 0 jolly now.
I really thought like I would trust Nez on this. Do stats in Monster Prom not cap out at 9?
No,
Or
they're
12.
infinite.
Yeah,
Really?
I just noticed that you went over like the double digits range for strong, and I'm just like, cool, I know who not to fight.
I like the way that the idea of just lifting and launching it into the air, whatever elf I picked up, just yeeting it.
All you have to do is like
Stops you
flick
later
that
that
with your
evening.
finger, and we'll go flying across
Yeah.
the North Pole.
I heard what old Father Christmas told you. He offers you a hot chocolate and tells you his side of the story. It turns out that he feels the situation turned out for the best. He tried to be something he wasn't, and that wasn't good for anyone. After you both finish up your drinks, he thanks you for the conversation and asks you to keep the topic private. You gain 1 nice yay.
Wow, I can't believe you're putting this on YouTube after they asked.
Right. You're a miserable,
private.
0 jolly piece of shit. You sure are a good listener, I guess.
Well, at least you're rebounding on Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jack
Okay.
just needs some muscle to protect him.
That's all he cares about. Very shallow.
I
For a
want to
man
go
who's a-
to the reindeer stalls. Clean the stalls, train
Clean.
the reindeer to be my soldiers.
Come in and clean up their shit.
Oh, it looked like you were throwing an uppercut. You're just
Whoa.
grabbing their You're raining
Right,
them. You're
because they
raining.
fly, yes.
You spend the rest of the week running the reindeer, young and old, through their training courses. Every so often, you try out one of the jumps and... Nope! You gain 1 speedy, 1 creative, and are paid 1 gumdrop.
Damn, you're on 4 speed as well. Oh, shit.
While helping move one of the haystacks in the back of the stalls, you trip and fall into a hole underneath. What? You are ejected from the hole into an evergreen forest with a lone lamppost before you. Wait, what?
You just find Narnia?
The clatter of hooves announces a sleigh as it approaches. A woman adorned in white with a crown of icicles sits in a sleigh and motions you in it. Oh!
This is
Enter the
straight up
sleigh,
Narnia.
look for an exit. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch? The woman smiles and offers you some Turkish delight. I love Turkish delight.
Turkish delight?
The two of you glide around the outside of the forest in her sleigh. We're having a magical time. She explains that all this land is hers and that it can get very lonely there. Ooh. After a time, you arrive back at the lamppost. They point you into the dense thicket of trees, which lead you back to the hole in the stalls. As you leave, the woman asks you to tell others to come and enjoy her
my God.
forest. She just wants friends. She's lonely.
I don't think she just wants friends. The way that she worded it was like, I'm very lonely. She wants
Come and
something out
enjoy
of
my
you.
forest.
She wants her sleigh ridden.
I think you're becoming a recruiter for like a cult or something.
At least like a small harem. We're not sure.
And so you return the next day with friends, but the hole is gone. No!
It's rude
You
to call a
gain
woman a
1
hoe.
jolly. Was it all just our imagination? Did I just imagine all of that up? Who knows?
Oh man.
Maybe it was
Oh,
just a reindeer I read.
I didn't realize half the stops are the same.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to the garden. Yes.
Oh, you're leaving me with the post office?
You got the
I'm
boring
gonna
job.
walk in, they're gonna be like, do you have something to mail? No. Well,
Oh,
fuck
damn.
you then. Why are you here?
That's if that's what you choose to do with your time at the
Oh,
post office.
you're gonna have to read Santa's fan mail.
Right. I really want to crank up my jolly as much as I can, but I don't know which of these would.
I think
meditate.
meditate sounds like it'll give you like basically one of. I'd think it'd probably give you one of most things.
Let's try it. Sometimes you just need to clear your mind and let it all go. You meditate on the edge of the garden, enjoying the view of the North Pole. You gain 2 jolly and 1 creative. Perfect. As you stroll out of the garden one evening, a white goat jumps onto the trail before you. Adorned in red ribbons, it bleats out at you. I am the goat. You will goat and demand my gifts, and you'd better get them one. It's tradition. Everyone knows that the Yule goat doesn't need anything big, but it's naughty to decline their demands. Yeah. Okay, awesome. I mean, I have 4 nice at this point, and I have enough money, so yeah. And plus, I have a very personal connection to goats, so I'm doing it. You raise a finger and promise to be back in a moment. The Christmas spirit puts some speed in your step. I was hoping that would raise my speed. I'd try to.
It'd be funny if it doesn't.
I don't think I'm gonna catch you two. You find yourself at the Elves workshop asking for a toy fit for the Yule goat. When you return, the goat bleats its approval and hops back into the trees. You pay 2 gumdrops, gain 1 nice one.
there you go. I had a feeling that you'd end up getting a pretty good distribution of everything there.
I
Nice.
mean, it cost 2 gumdrops, but honestly, I think considering what I got away with, that was
You're up
that
to
was a
7
huge
jolly,
turn.
yeah.
How am I doing? And I'm the least speedy bitch here.
You might as well write that stat off, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it and I'm like, yeah, no, I am
To be fair, I'm incredibly grumpy and incredibly poor, so
incredibly grumpy, incredibly poor, but very strong. Oh god! All right, let's
You
see.
can wrestle people into being your friends. That's the.
I
They
think
can't say no.
there's only one more option for me to go. I can deliver letters to Santa, or I can mix up the letters. I'm gonna deliver. I'm gonna be.
You coward.
Good boy. You spend the week hauling letters from all the children of the world to Santa's workshop. They pour all their hopes and dreams into every letter. You laugh as you see them. So you better get them to the big guy. You gain 1 nice, 1 speedy, and are hey, that actually worked out for me. And are paid 1 gumdrop. I got like a speedy out of it. I'll take it.
Wow, a massive 2 speed.
I know. I'm gonna be up there one day. Comet and Vixen stand in line to deliver presents to their cousins to the south. Sorry, brain was not working. A rare sight. Vixen tapped several hooves. She is clearly unhappy with Comet. Comet defends herself. It's not fair to think I did it to be mean. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble. Are these 2 deers talking to each other?
Yes.
All right, you had to go bleed at you. Right. So animals talking, it's not out of the question.
I was more thrown off because I've literally never thought to gender any of Santa's reindeer. Never even crossed my mind, you know?
Not even Rudolph?
Now you have to.
I guess so.
The 2 bicker for a time. With as long as the line is, this may go on for a while. Both of my options are like...
Stand back. Don't touch this.
Oh wait, sorry. No, I thought that said meditate. I thought not.
That's what I read it first too. Just take a breather. Just sit down in the snow and.
No, it's mediate. Oh God, I love it. Let's mediate. You step in and offer a few kind words. You let them each say their piece and draw meaningful connections between their points. By the end, they're laughing and can hardly remember what started the fight. The power of communication. You gain 1 nice and 1 jolly. Nice.
Oh, I don't like the amount of overlap you and I have in our stats.
I'm a jolly bitch. What can I say?
The letters from all the children of the world have begun to pile up so high that a spool of lights... What the hell? So a spool of lights has been draped around them.
It creates a most festive scene in the post office.
Well, a sight to see. We need to get through those letters on the double.
If Santa sees, he'll probably let out one of his jolly laughs, but he'll be angry.
Set them on fire!
Very unpredictable if he's just laughs at everything. How are you supposed to?
That's a terrifying prospect to me. The fact that, like, he laughs, but he is angry at the same time.
Oh yeah, there's just nothing but fury hidden, buried deep down below that laughter.
The Santa who laughs. Are you guys familiar with the Batman who laughs?
Yeah.
I've got to decide. Do I want my muscle-bound freak to go skating again? Or
Don't worry,
she go
guys,
somewhere
I
else?
appreciated the Batman reference. Well done.
I'd appreciate also being able to work out at some point.
Never.
That time has passed. You had to bulk up at the front of winter. We're in the hibernating phase now.
I'm gonna tend the garden as to not be mean.
You're gonna
Although I'm not very jolly.
dance with your big old hammer fists.
Yeah.
I don't think you do anything delicately at this point.
You spend the week in Mother Earth's garden, enjoying her conversation and helping her tend to the plants. She's the best company. You gain 2 creative and 1 strong. Yes.
Of course, you gain a strong out of that.
You catch a glimpse of Jack Frost making his way into the garden. His hand idly brushes along the rose bush, causing the rose to turn all blue and freeze. Jack's eyes grow wide. I completely misread that. I was like, what the hell? His eyes grow. Jack's eyes grow wide as he realizes what he's done and begins to flag you down. Please help. I don't think I could handle Mother Earth's disappointment. Paint the roses red.
I mean,
Jack confesses sins.
Him. I feel like he would do it. Like, it depends if that's a creative or jolly, or if you just intimidate him.
I mean, at this point, it's very much like the moral conundrum of, do I lie and paint it red so that maybe she'll never notice and it'll be fine, or do I convince you to fess up so that maybe things will still be fine. It's just, you have to live with the guilt of what you did.
I feel like Jack Frost really wants to pound, and I don't want to let him down. I don't want to let him down, but at the same time, Mother Earth, she's pretty thick. Let's go with confess. You force a smile and suggest Mother Earth won't mind. Blue roses are cool. You heard a gasp behind you and turned to see Mother Earth, looking on in disappointment. Damn!
You're immediately wrong.
Jack stutters out a sincere thought, though not particularly moving apology. Mother Earth sighs and shows the two of you out the garden. You tried. Aw, I gained a nice.
You gained a nice for that? That's honestly a little surprising.
It's the thought that counts.
Jolly. I lost the jolly that I don't have. I was already on 0.
I really wish it would let you go.
That's a net positive.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I go? I want to go to the museum. Visit the weekly exhibit or do research. I will visit the exhibit. You spend the week following the Ghost of Christmas Past tour around the halls of the museum. Fascinated by this week's special exhibit. You gain 2 creative and 1 joy. Jolly! Snowkin form a long queue coming out of the Great Snowball War Memorial.
Oh god, what?
Wait, what?
There's some
War Memorial.
Like winter Christmas lore in this
The
game.
amount of like background lore and just little things like, oh yeah, remember this terrible war?
Thousands of Snowkin died. When Santa first built up the North Pole, the elves needed a way to unwind from construction. A series of snowball fights to see which side was greater, the elves or the nearby Snowkin, were held the entire winter.
Wait, so they're actively admitting to that being a race war?
Yes. Exactly.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nearby, an older elf and Snowkin argue over the outcome of the war. The elves push your people back well into the woods, the elf says. Because elves are weak and we let the fight start at the tree line, the Snowkin shouts back. Show the elf strength or broker
I
peace.
do that.
I am not strong whatsoever. I will broker peace. It isn't about who won, but how much fun you had. Wait, people died. Both smile and agree.
You don't have a memorial to a war that at the end everyone said, that was great.
The 3 of you walk around and admire the exhibit.
They're just really bad at naming, like, festivities.
You linger on the wall, listing all the players involved, wishing you could all have taken part. You gain 2 nice. I'm
I'd
earning
like
back
to
all my
imagine that
nice.
Somewhere nearby, there's an entire cemetery dedicated to the Great Snowball War. And they're just like, but it was fun, and everyone's okay with it.
Every time they're like, don't you wish you could have been there? It was fun, right?